Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Thursday, February 20th, 2020 daily forecast energy reading. What are we pulling out from the energy today or in the upcoming days or weeks that lay ahead? Please take the messages as they resonate with you. I know that a lot of people that have been following me consistently may now be able to resonate with me more and more, just because now you're connecting with the messages and you're being more open to receiving some type of guidance. So the more you, follow me, the more connected we become, the more connected your higher self becomes, to mine, and messages start flowing and you start resonating. So if this doesn't resonate, we're not connected just yet. Or maybe this message is just simply not for you, or you might be able to pull out just a couple of messages here and there. We got a little story here. I did pull out some cards before pressing record. However, I do want to pull out some archangels because I think we're going to need them in the next few days, weeks ahead. I particularly like to connect with the angelic realm. Before I got into tarot, I started reading oracle cards, and angels and archangels were the first spiritual beings that I had a major connection with. So I am definitely surrounded by angels within my spirit team. So we can have different members of the light in our spirit team. It doesn't have to be only angels, but there can be definitely angels for a lot of us if we do have this connection to angels. So let's see what archangels want to give us a message, and maybe even the archangels that want to work with us throughout the couple of days ahead. Okay, let's see what archangel wants to come out. Beautiful. So Archangel Azrael, right, tells you that your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Hello from heaven. So this archangel works with spirits that have crossed over. So basically our deceased loved ones. Okay. So when this comes out, it's telling me that Archangel Azrael is telling us that our deceased loved ones are around us during this period of time, okay? It's definitely a heavy period where I know I've gotten a lot of comments about, feeling really tired, feeling extremely just drained and fed up, to the point where some people want to quit their job and want to retire. And yeah, they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you know what? Sometimes if you're feeling that way, it's a complete revelation of what needs to be done. After, when Mercury does go direct, things will get more clear. But now I'm going to tell you to stick to whatever it is that you want to let go of and give up on, just because things can be foggy, okay, during Mercury retrograde. So this is what it's telling me, that Archangel Azrael really brings the message from our deceased loved ones who are completely supporting us during this time. So yeah, reach out to them. Definitely, they are around you. Let's get one more archangel. What archangel is around us? Oh, I like this card. Archangel Mediatron says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Some of you are scattered. Some of you are not focusing on your priorities, focused on other things, distractions. What is a distraction? A distraction is someone who makes you feel like shit. Someone who gives you their unsolicited opinion. someone whose true colors finally get revealed, and now you understand what to solely focus on. So it's like shit is happening, but for a reason. It's to redirect you. Okay? So remember, God's rejection is God's redirection and protection. So whatever is not working out right now, it's redirecting you to something that is actually better, and that's something that you actually should be focusing on. Okay, so this is the message I'm getting with Archangel Mediatron. It's time to start prioritizing, and I think that your deceased loved ones on the other side are trying to help you as well. I feel like you should call on them, because I do see the Archangel like pointing. Oh, I got the goosebumps just thinking about this and feeling this energy. Just point to the sky means just call on me, okay? I'll help you stay focused. I'll help you get on the right path. I think this is what they're saying. Whoever you've lost on the other side, okay? Let's get one more, because I'm feeling 3 archangels, powerful archangel messages here. Archangel Zadkiel says, keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Teaching and learning with Archangel Zadkiel. So Archangel Zadkiel here tells us that we should keep an open mind. A lot of you, again, are staying narrowly focused. I don't know if that's a word at this point. I am so tired, guys, from my long day. You're focused on this thing that is just, you're stuck. It's a narrow approach to whatever it is that you're dealing with, and it's like as if your ancestors, your deceased loved ones are saying, hey, hello, there's something else on the side. It's time to reshift your focus, reprioritize. And so for me, it's telling me these 3 archangels are actually working together to get you to open up to a different idea, to another idea. You guys are too focused on something that is not for your highest good. And I think you're going to start getting signs, and you probably already started getting signs. So we're going to put these cards down, and we're going to get to the main reading here, which speaks of some type of illumination here with the sun. So we got the sun. The sun speaks of illumination. Everything grows in the sun, right? That's where growth happens. The sun can also mean, let's check what it says here. It's like you're getting insight, you're getting information, right? Yeah, that's right. So you're getting insight, happiness, spirit. This can also be spirit guiding you to move these ships. These ships want to come forward here, okay? But we are dealing with people here. Okay, now who are we dealing with? I'm going to start with this side. We're dealing with a gentleman, okay? I feel like this gentleman is at a distance from this lady. So it's so funny how we got, you know, the counterparts here. I feel like he's contemplating in this card. He's facing the lady here. He's contemplating. He's not sure. Even if these two are in a relationship, it feels like you guys are completely in different worlds. You're at a distance from each other. It feels like you're, you know, you can be in a relationship, but there are relationships where you can feel completely alone. Okay, so this is what it's telling me here. For some, it's telling me that this counterpart, this gentleman here, is getting some sort of insight and contemplating on whether or not he should reach out with the message cards, telling me that there's some type of communication that wants to come in here with the gentleman, and he's getting some type of insight and some type of ideas here, right? We do have ideas. We need to be open to new ideas, and we need to focus on what is right. right? On our priorities. But I feel like this guy is distracted. This is what I'm getting. He's contemplating, he's distracted, okay? What is he distracted by? For some, I feel like it's money, okay? So this person, this male energy can have a lot of money. However, emotionally, he's completely detached. He's completely in his ego, okay? The sun can also represent ego, okay? That's someone who doesn't want to go within and figure out what their shadows are and their traumas are, and kind of represses all of that and just shows up in the physical world in a way that is more egotistical, where he just flaunts what he has, right? What he possesses. So we got to be careful with that energy, but it does feel like he's distracted by something. Now with this lady here, the female energy here, I feel like she's done more of the work, of the inner work, to grow and to be more of a higher vibration. You know, she's become more mature in a sense, or maybe it's her past relationships that have allowed her to grow in that sense, even if it didn't work out in the past. Because the lilies does speak of wisdom, of maturity, okay, of growth. With the clover, it's telling me that, again, there's growth that's coming from this lady's, this woman's experience, life experience. That's what the lilies represent. Now the clover, I will read it to you, but for this one, I do feel like she's been through a lot of changes, or she will be undergoing a lot of changes, because this can be change or in fortune or unseen opportunities. This is a thing. Someone here doesn't see things because they're so closed-minded, narrow-minded, narrowly focused on something. However, there's something else happening in the background here. Okay. She might, again, someone's distracted by money, by making money. She has high expectations as well. Okay, so here we're talking about a female energy that has high expectation. High expectations about what? Stability, commitments. A house can represent obviously moving for some. I think some of the women here are also contemplating moving, wondering if moving is the right way to go, if it's going to compromise their finances. High expectation, a lot of pressure on this woman here, on this lady. I think this female energy for some has been used to the finer things in life, has been used to having a cushion, so to speak, like a financial cushion. Or I'm getting also that this woman is used to meeting males that are attracted to this type of a woman who's very privileged and who just focuses on the material world, right? Who's completely disconnected from the divine and spirit and God. And okay, so maybe this is you, collective. If you're a female watching, maybe this is the shift that's going on right now within yourself, within your being, where you feel like money is not everything, right? Money doesn't, I mean, it pays the bills. However, money is energy. So I think a lot of you are changing your relationship with money, or about to, or gonna have to, they're gonna force it out of you. A lot of you have been relying on male energies to provide comfort for you. Okay. Okay, so that's a lot of stories here. Now, the underlying energy here, now we have a completely different energy that wants to come out. But for some of you, he won't come out unless you let go of that belief system that revolves around the material world. Okay? Look at this guy. He's the main male. Now, the main male could be another person, another male energy, okay, that you might have as an option or just might come out of nowhere. I do feel like he is not your type, or wouldn't be your type at first. This is someone who works really hard. Okay, so this might be you, the main male, if you're watching me, and this might be you working really hard, putting in that elbow grease, I heard. Okay, and for some of the males watching me, I feel like a lot of you are still transitioning and trying to change your perspective, because I do see the death card here twice at the bottom of my tarot decks, telling me that there's a part of you, you know, that still holds on to the material world because you've been programmed, you've been conditioned to, you know, operate in this masculine energy that is taught to work hard, play hard, right? And that's how I'm going to get women. That's how I'm going to attract a partner. I think some of you are learning that it's not only about the wealth, okay? Or some of you will be learning, okay, how to reprioritize how to reshift your perspective here. This is what they're trying to teach you, and this is what you're trying to learn. There's a lot of learning of different lessons in this story. For the male and the female, I feel like both of you are changing your perspective, or if you're not open, you will be forced to be open to that perspective. All right, so what else do we got here as advice for my collective? Oh, it's not the right time. Oh. Okay. Okay, collective. So whether you're male or female, for someone here, it did fall on the gentleman, though, I have to say. I'm going to be honest with you. It did fall on the gentleman. So if you're a male watching me, some of you are still contemplating, like I said, sending that message, communicating with someone, but you're still operating in this energy, okay? We're focused on the material world. They're saying, reconsider, and look at that, not the right time. Okay, maybe there's some lessons that you need to learn, like I said. For the females watching me, I mean, I got both here on the table. I heard let go of expectations. It's not the right time. It's not the right time for him to approach you. It's not the right time for this person and you to come together. Okay? He's got to do his work on his end, and you got to do your work on your end. But there's someone here that's putting in the work. Okay? Romance, yeah. You see, the romance card came out. And this is a compatible energy. This is like the Two of Cups in the tarot. So this is a vibrational match that come together. Now it did fall on this. So we need to be dealing with a male energy here that is willing to put in the work. What's the work, peeps? The work is the inner work. You know, when you're in a relationship, it's not always sunshine and butterflies and rainbows and unicorns. You got to put in the inner work in order to understand your partner. You got to understand yourself, and you got to heal yourself. Some males have a hard time with that, but I do see a male energy here that is starting to be open to that. Okay? And they might be getting nudges by a spirit guide or an ancestor, a deceased loved one, to reshift their perspective, to reprioritize, put your focus on something else that is more meaningful, that's more high vibe, that is more aligned with your soul and your emotional world. Stop aligning with just women who are like this, who expect you to just be a machine or a robot and provide for them. Okay? Make sure you're doing the inner work, but you're also connecting with people who are empowering themselves. Women who are empowering themselves are women who are setting boundaries, who know their worth. If you're messing around with a woman who's always up your butt and trying to figure out why you're not messaging her back and why you're not doing this, this is someone who's insecure and codependent and needs and needs and needs and needs. Okay, so this is the message I'm getting, collective. Yeah, improving health, meaning it's time to focus on understanding what is it going to take to realign your energy points here, your chakras. There's an imbalance. Someone here is imbalance. Look at this. 9 of Swords wanted to come out. Anxieties, fears. Again, this is an old system you're operating from. This is why you're probably not sleeping well at night. You're feeling stressed out on whether or not you should be reaching out and making things move forward. Remember, we're in Mercury retrograde. Things need to slow down, guys. So if you need to sleep more, then sleep more. If you need to rest more, then rest more. If you need to connect more, then connect more. This is not the best energy to making big moves when it comes to big life changes. Now, I know a lot of you are not open to that, and you just want to jump into new things. It's all up to you. You have free will, but don't shoot the messenger. All right. So with that being said, I hope these messages were helpful and insightful. If they resonated, you can like this video, comment, share, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and you can reach me if you need a personal reading. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Have a great day, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world. Take care.